Gods and goddesses in training. We are at Hamilton Gardens right now, and the topic of the video today is going to be all about tapping into the energy of spiritual connection. So, do you feel like you're blocking your blessings? Do you feel like you have an issue with blocking the divine from actually helping you? This might just be the case that you don't even know how it's being impacted and how people are seeing you. Ryan G, do you remember that we met this Maori woman and she looked at you like really strange as you came out of the store?
Long story short, right? But we're coming back from the top, like complete north. If you guys were watching like last night's video,
We'd start walking.
And we're heading back. What a big background, by the way.
Yeah.
Very aesthetic. And we're entering a shop, and this woman meets me and just looks completely shocked.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to find out what is her problem. So I keep walking. I'm asking, Uncle Makara over here, like, what the fuck is her problem? And what he describes is, in essence, one of my deities wrapping himself around me, because he's like a big snake. And if you actually see that visage, it's gonna weird you out.
Absolutely.
Of course, this woman was very concerned about my well-being, etc. And she didn't have the words to speak.
Right. So some people can sense the energies that you already have. And I think that's a very, very important aspect if anybody is considering starting a spiritual journey or even considering becoming somebody who is tapping into invisible realms. If you have gotten different energies and downloads before, or maybe you've experienced going to, let's say, a spiritual retreat or somewhere where you notice that your energy starts shifting, there's got to be a good reason why you feel a lot worse now than when you tried going, right? So there might be different energies of the place or even different things blocking your divinity. It really depends on a lot of factors. So it depends on your lineage, it depends on your family deity, it depends on the different connections that you have with other people. And what does it say there, Ryan?
Just something about the plants.
Oh, okay. And what are the other factors, Ryan, for if something is blocking your divinity or spiritual path?
But I would say take a week to rest, man. Because often.
What is this? Yeah, we got Alice in Wonderland over there. Very interesting.
I wonder why this is here.
So we're probably going to head to the ancient Egyptian garden just because we have a very deep connection to ancient Egypt, as well as some of these gardens as well that we're coming across. I think there's a surrealist one too that I really want to go to, at least. That's going to be very trippy. But yeah, you might even be blocking your blessing. Let's say you have a toxic family member that you get into arguments with and they take away that feeling of bliss, they don't allow you to actually create a sense of connectedness with you, right? You might sense that they're trying to sway you. So we came up with, myself and Ryan G, as we came to New Zealand, we started to discover this concept called handlers. Now, handlers are like Agent Smiths in the Matrix, right, Ryan? So people who bring you away from your guided path. And that's one of the things that we've had to explore on this path journey. Giving him some tea, Ryan. Good. Okay. Tea pie. So what is this concept of handlers, Ryan, that you've discovered and we've discovered, and how can the audience get benefit from knowing this kind of stuff?
Yeah, it's a tricky topic. Like, you want to talk about it? Okay. So while in New Zealand, on the way here, etc., we've been trying to piece together why certain things have been suspiciously slow. Like, we've invested in different kind of people and companies and some of them haven't really been fruitful.
Mm.
I would even say poisonous.
Mm.
Like very, very fucking poisonous.
Yeah.
And as we came here to New Zealand, I was sensing something was off about the suppression, the structural suppression of the natives here.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing, why can't I find a good or even a Maori restaurant in the neighborhoods? It just doesn't pop up.
Yeah.
All the popular ones are closed down. That's weird. It's
Yeah.
almost by, and say it with me, by design.
By design, yeah. So handlers basically slow down your spiritual path. They want to do everything that they can to basically distract you, dissuade you, tempt you. Many different ways that this happens, okay? Now, somebody might be a handler by choice, but they also might be a handler by force, right? So it's really, really important to understand the difference, as well as knowing yourself really well. Tenet nosuke, know thyself. Okay, that is really, really key and really, really important. We're going to take a walk around, guys. We'll be back with you soon. Yeah.
Especially since I'm being with the right people.
All right, so another way that we can block our spiritual blessings is not being with the right people, as well as creating tension or resistance upon something. Especially psychic resistance. Like if it's in your mind over and over again and you keep pushing it away, yeah, it's gonna find a way back through the back door or whatever, you know what I mean? So it's really, really important that you deal with the feeling of resistance, as well as hang around certain individuals that bring out the best in you. That is one of the ways that you can check yourself if you are going down the correct spiritual trajectory.
Yeah. Because again, only after the whole Corona thing, like there was a very strong uptrend, and it's very consistent. Like the term was, I believe, generational trauma.
Yeah.
And although it's like very marketing, like a very big marketing term, and it's true. It's true. You can inherit trauma from your parents.
Yeah.
And which can cause blockages, etc. And it's up to you to have it handled.
Apparently they have a massage here called Romi Romi where it releases the DNA ancestral like trauma wounding. So
I might be getting this.
This you're getting that this Saturday, and yeah, it's very, very powerful to know that.
From a Maori woman, I heavily recommend her.
Anyway, yeah.
Likely, this is probably wise to put it in the description. But anyway,
yeah,
although it is your responsibility to handle whatever traumas or whatever bullshit you have, you don't have to do that. You do it with Primal Sutra. You can find right people.
Find the right people.
If you're part of the Primal Sutra group, you can even ask us whether certain healers rate strong for you. Because again, right. Your responsibility. You're the shaman. You're the mage sorcerer. Whatever. Handle your business.
Handle your business. So, a lot of the times trauma seep in through different things that we do or even in our lifestyle. So the things you're consuming, the things that you're constantly doing over and over again. It's nice to take a break from things that you feel like are pulling you without your consent. Basically, like if it's an addiction or a craving, there's probably some kind of entity attachment or something related to that that's pulling you away from what you really know yourself to be. Now, of course, another thing that can really slow down your spiritual path is like curses and hexes. If you've ever got cursed by somebody, if you've ever got a weird energy sent towards you, you are going to feel like this is going to create some stagnancy. You're going to find weird bad luck or random negative synchronicities that start to stack. And I think honestly it comes down to your freedom and choice. If you ever feel like you've lost your freedom and you've lost your choice and you feel trapped or suffocated in a situation, that's more chances that you are being spiritually attacked and you are being taken advantage of. So be very cautious and remain the spiritual authority of your own life. We're heading to the ancient Egyptian garden right now.
Yeah.
Oh man, here we go. Already feel the energy. Okay. Of course, we work with a lot of Egyptian energies, including Haru, and of course Ryan G over there. He's connected to Osiris's energy, and we are now here in New Zealand, but technically Egypt, to experience this. Well, maybe it's a past life thing because this feels way too familiar. Let's head inside.
But it's there.
My goodness, I feel like we have a past life in Egypt because this feels way too real and familiar. And yeah, the hieroglyphs even seem like something I could decipher if I spent time looking at it. But yeah, this is a very powerful portal for us to be here in Hamilton Gardens, just experiencing these different gardens of different styles and cultures, ethnicities, all in one place to actually experience the joy of that. Another thing that protects you is having a group of deities or a spirit team of some sort that protects you. And whatever thing you believe in, we're so open to working with you on that because we're not here to be prejudiced or like discriminate against certain paths. We're an omnist collective, so we truly believe in the integration of humanity and connecting us to a powerful future tribe where we're resurrecting Atlantean energy, right? And remember, Atlantis was taken over by darkness. And so we are here as a path, as Primal Sutra, to help people to remember their Atlantean DNA and remember who you really are. Why are you so drawn to this channel? Why are you so drawn to this path? Perhaps you're looking at this dragon eye right now, wondering, what is this spiritual team you're talking about? What are all of these adventures you guys are going on? Well, the best way to know is just to ask. Just tap in with me, man. I'm just a regular person. Ryan's just a regular person. We're friendly guys, you know? And we will speak with you.
We're just a chill guy.
I'm just a chill guy, you know? So, yeah. We're gonna find the surrealist garden.
We're at the A place.
Of course, one way that you could be affected is by other people's energies, whether you're mixing, energies together, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, as well as energies that start to mix because of past life issues or different things that have happened in a past life that you cannot trace to this current life. And so you might be facing like weird things for certain ideas, concepts, individuals, locations, right? And so now you want to get really clear about what is it that you truly want on your path and get rid of the extraneous fluff that's trying to cloud your judgment.
So it almost seems to me, Sumit, that we need investors that can help us get to certain location. And
Hey, we're looking for investors, yeah.
Yeah.
So if you're an investor, let me know. All right, so it says here this inner part of the garden is named after Puna, the deity of the Kumara. Kumara was, Sanat Kumara comes up for me anyway. Kumara was introduced from Polynesia from the early Maori settlers, becoming their most important crop and essential for the survival of many communities. Okay. Wow. Very interesting. Check it out, guys. There's definitely mana codes here. There are a bunch of bees over there.
Yeah, you can smell the honey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Babe, don't take any honey. Wow. This energy feels very familiar too, Ryan. For some reason.
It's not Maori, it's someone else.
Yeah. It's definitely a different energy, but it feels familiar, that's what I'm saying. But yeah, anything that's holding you back from your momentum and flow state, right? So if you're in this state of apathy and numbness and you're like, yeah, I don't really want it, man. Like, we feel that at times, right, Ryan G? Like, we feel that, like, we felt that this morning, huh?
Don't get me started.
So sometimes you'll feel that the brunt of when you really push for something, or when something doesn't go your way. But us as alchemists, we always find a way to make the best out of our situations, and of course discard the rest. Like that's a part of it too, like getting rid of the old gunk and stuff that does not belong. However, it's really important to make the most of everything, man, on the spiritual path, because if you're not, then you're just going to get confused. You're going to get sidetracked. You're going to chase your own tail, right? And that's not what you want, ultimately. Another thing about handlers are, listen, systems, organizations that might be very toxic, or if you enter your toxic workplace and you notice that there's low vibrational energy there, it might just become bankrupt. Energy does not lie, okay? That energy is gonna find a way to go up, and what goes up must come down. So yeah, if you notice any weirdness around your workplace or people you're working with, always get it clarified, okay? Get it clarified with somebody who works with energies, who understands it. They have this instinctive or intuitive gut impulse. They have this gut feeling, this impulse that they work with, because ultimately it's gonna save you a lot of time, energy, and a lot of resources. So if you make sure that you're well protected, you've healed your traumas, you're authentic, you're light, you feel this freedom, right? Remember, Ryan G, from those Bali adventures and Costa Rica adventures, a big theme for us was freedom.
Yeah.
And reclaiming our freedom. However, what does freedom mean to you? Are you going by the freedom that you're being sold? Or are you going by the freedom in your soul? Ooh, bars. I just killed it. Okay. Mic drop. Finally made it to the Surrealist Garden, okay? This is where the wild, weird, and wacky adventures begins. The time will start to slowly distort, as you notice. And yeah, let's get it. Wow, so already I'm noticing these are very weird shaped trees. And there's a lot of interesting energies, sounds. As an auditory shaman, I'm definitely tapping into too many sounds here. But yeah, it seems like almost a place where you let your ego die and you let spirit take over, because ultimately you cannot survive in a place like this if you're using your logical mind all the time. I do not think that's wise. However, if you tap into your spiritual senses here, you will get a lot out of it. And really, very strange noises coming. Giant door. Shout out Janus. That was really bizarre. After I knocked the door as well, I felt refreshed. It's like a disk drive cleanup or something has happening. This might be a portal, guys. Look behind me. Look at those trees, huh? You don't see that every day. That's for sure. Now, if you have different spiritual parasites, things on you, it can be very, very troubling to your mind. Another thing that really slows down your spiritual path is if you notice you're not getting enough sleep, and you notice that you're getting like insomnia and nightmares and sleep paralysis, all this kind of stuff. That means your melatonin is being messed with, your circadian rhythm is being messed with. And so you want to properly get some good sleep, get some magnesium, get some chamomile tea, fix your sleep habits and your health, because that's really ultimately going to help you in the long term. As you start becoming older, you might get aches and pains on your body, and you just got to learn how to take care of yourself, on this journey and path. So once you truly, truly start to love yourself again, like fully, like 100%, like don't half-ass your love for yourself. You guys get what I mean? Like some people, they will kind of sort of love themselves, but then otherwise, they will compromise and they will, drop everything and they will do everything. However, for another person, I think it's really, really important to not only do it for yourself, but do it for the collective. It's a win for you, it's a win for them, it's a win for Source. All right, guys, we're coming across a dragon door right now. I don't know if it's opened at all, but let's try. Let's check it out. Ah, that was a trick. Okay, well, I guess we're going through there. I've noticed that a lot of times if you get very weird graphic imagery in your mind that won't go away, oftentimes it's from you not following your spiritual path correctly, not connecting to Buddha nature, Christ-like, Krishna consciousness, whatever you want to call it. These are just labels, right? However, you want to fully connect with the power of goodness that is on this planet. Oh, is that a little rabbit? Is that a little rabbit that I see? My goodness. This is Alice in Wonderland, Ryan G. Follow the rabbit. Man. What do you have to say about this place?
Tranquil.
This is where the Zen music starts playing in the background. Whatever you do on your spiritual path, just be smart about it. You know, follow the energy of truth, consciousness, and bliss. Satchitananda. Okay? If you do these three things, I promise you, you will activate and bring in powerful, potent energies for your own transformation. I'm gonna end this video right here, guys, on this bridge, because we are the bridge walkers. We walk from this realm to another realm. And we do it just like that, like it's the back of our hands. Oh, is that some cockiness I sense, Sum? No, it's a certainty and knowingness that this path is truly been designed and on destiny. This journey can be on destiny and on design at the same time. This journey can be ambitious and selfless at the same time. So as I'm signing out from today's video on this bridge as the bridge walker, I say to you, hit that like and subscribe button, as they say, and may we never be the same again. May the flow be with you and stay legendary. You got this, we got this. Upward Spiral gang. Let's win to infinity and beyond. I'll see you in the astral.